Yo.
What is up, second mother lovers? The flu tried to take me out, but I'm back in this mother sucker. How y'all doing, second mother lovers? OMG. Y'all, seriously, the flu tried to take me out. I'm actually still sick. Listen, it's still up in there, but I was like, okay, for real, I miss my second mother lovers, and they clearly miss me too. So some of y'all actually hit me up like, hey, y'all, where you at? I'm here, y'all. I swear, I was going to write my letter to the upper room because I thought I was on the stairs of the heaven gates. I was like, Lord, please make me a bird. I don't want to fly up there, please. But anyway, second mother loves. Okay, so let me try to be as quick as possible. I done missed about 18,264 episodes. Well, reviewing them. I actually watched them. I just didn't review them. So just to do a quick catch up, Kenya then decided that she ain't gonna be with Walter no more. Her cousin then finally admitted that he was gay and everything else. But see, what else is going on? NeNe then finally went on to move to Los Angeles and took Greg with her. Candy is still with Troy. What is it? That is not even her name. I didn't put Candy with, I didn't started some mess because I didn't put her with Don't Be Tardy for the Parties, man. Where is she anyway? She really didn't went on, left the show. That's good. Were y'all even missing her? Because I wasn't. Okay, so just to skip to this episode that we watched last night, I'm sure y'all watched it because I know I did. Y'all, first of all, let me just say that house that NeNe has moved into is everything. Does it have a guest house? Was I the only one that saw it paying out? And I was like, wait a minute, is that a guest house? Are you trying to get into this situation to have a guest house too? But it was really nice, and I was like, oh, check her out, girl. She is moving, and she didn't brought. I'm just so excited that she brought Greg. I don't know if anybody else excited about them getting back together as much as I am, but I was just like, there's hope for love. Yes, it is. I was up there thinking when she was in the confessional and she was talking about Kenya had furniture just sitting in a storage in Los Angeles and thought she would have it. I was like, it must be nice to have friends, to just have furniture. I wish when I moved out here it was a friend I knew that was like, girl, I got a house full of furniture. You could just have it. But I mean, I brought my own furniture, but still, it would have been nice to go and get me some sculptures and stuff up in this biatch. Y'all noticed that NeNe finally admitted that she was on a budget. Girl, ain't nothing like that ATL money compared to that LA money. It's a whole difference because my dollars stretch a long way in Texas. I was like, this dollar don't even get me to the bus stop, baby. Things are, baby, LA would let you see what your dollar is really worth. I ain't lying to y'all. I tell y'all the truth when I tell it. I can appreciate the way Candy is with her daughter. Like, that was one thing that I've always said, that if I did ever decide to have children, that I wouldn't, like, even if I was well off, I would still make sure that they knew the value of the dollar, you know, because I feel like that's what the problem is. It's like kids get bored fast and they're like, well, shoot, if I can have everything I want, I might as well go rob a bank. I'm serious. Have y'all noticed that? It just kind of happens that way sometimes. So I don't know. It's just really, really good to, even though you have it and you're blessed, to still, you know, teach your child those responsibilities, because if they get it fast, they'll spend it fast, and then next thing you know, they got a gun up to your head asking you for your wallet. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Have y'all noticed that everybody on this show got Yorkies? I was like, we can be on the show too. I got 2 of them. I should qualify for this show. And half of them ain't married anyway. I can go get me a fake somebody too. So it's been revealed that walked in and tried to talk to the cousin. That man had tried to talk to all of Atlanta, and we all know that the only reason he's trying to talk to all of Atlanta is because he's trying to hide the fact that he is gay. Walter, come on out the closet, boy. We gonna still love you. It's okay. You and your towing truck people. I don't know what it is about Kenya's aunt, but she is just so beautiful to me. It's just like, I was looking at her skin and I was like, I don't know how old she is, but she just looks so radiant to me. Like, I was like, I'm not really a fan of the blonde on like black people. Like, some people just be going too far with it, but it really looks good on her. Maybe it just has grown on me, but I don't know. It's just something about her. I was like, I want to look that sassy when I get older. Phaedra is so funny. Like, I don't understand how she tries to make everything about being a Southern belle and about being proper. You cannot pronounce donkey booty in a proper way. I don't care how you do it, but she was like, you know, the donkey booty. Honey, stop. Just say the donkey, donkey, donk, donk. Did y'all notice how Apollo's face when Phaedra was doing the funky donkey? He did not look happy. He was just kind of like, I don't really like you. Y'all think he got a thing for Kenya on the cool, a little small crush? The scene where NeNe was sitting there talking to Greg or whatever, I could really see why NeNe loves Greg and why it was really hard for her to move on from him, because Greg really understands NeNe. He understands how to talk to her. He understands who she is. He understands that she is still just, what was her real name? she was just still the stripper from around the corner. Like, she is not Miss NeNe Leakes who has arrived, you know. And so he knows how to handle her, and that's exactly what she needs. Like, she just looks so much happier now. Oh, love. I love when Phaedra goes from to I don't play when it comes to my money. Like, and I can appreciate a businesswoman knowing her shiznit. And it was crazy because when Kennedy said $100,000, I was like, aren't y'all just shooting a workout video? I'll shoot it for $10,000 for you. I mean, god dog. I mean, seriously, how much does it take to have lighting and cameras? Like, I get it, but $100,000, like, for real, on me, cuz $100,000. And then she was like, and I deserve 10%. Now, maybe I'm just a little like retarded to the whole situation, but first of all, I would think that whatever the production costs, like, you would include your fees in that, not an additional 10%. Like, I'm like $100,000. So is she paying for the cameras? Do y'all have to go buy the cameras too? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, that was just a bit much. And she was like, well, I got you guys this deal because of your name. Okay, well, they still gonna have the same name if you don't do this. And so they're able to go and talk and get other deals for themselves. So I mean, that was nice of her to go get the distribution, but like Phaedra said, y'all didn't even talk numbers yet, so that was on you. If you want to be a Girl Scout and volunteer and go do that, then that was on you, but you just need to be noticed that you done lost. I'm talking about she get 50%. Girl, I'm with Phaedra. Girl, who gonna pay you 50%? They need to be slapped in their eyeball. Y'all, it was so funny when Phaedra was pouring her little tea. She was like,
you know, I don't know if we're gonna be able to work together, Kenya.
I was like, girl, did you just fire her ass on the spot? I was like, she was like, she talked to Todd, and he was like, I do it for a fraction. I was like, oh, it done got messy up and chill. You don't name drop. You don't do that. When they were kind of going back and forth in a professional way, and Kenya was like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, this, you need me to sell. She's like, oh, no. Phaedra got up and was like, girl, do you see all these assets? I don't need you. I was like, girl, she don't, girl, because that girl got asses. Like 2 of them. 7.
Now, Phaedra, you know I love you to death. And you know I love me some Apollo. God knows I do. Apollo is fine. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying.
I'm sorry. It ain't gonna be too many times that somebody gonna be disrespecting me about my husband, girl. You gonna get popped in the socket. It was funny because King was talking about, I got a booty too, and I was like, but Kenya, you paid for yours. Like, you can't try to sell a workout tape. I mean, you can just tell people what surgery person you went to. Surgery person, for real. Y'all, I'm still delirious. Don't mind me. Surgery person, for real. I ain't gonna even edit that. You know how they do the little quick little scenes? I was like, look, where's Portia? And then they show Portia getting breakfast in bed, and she didn't wrap her legs around. I was like, girl, that thing been marinating on there. You need to go wipe that with a baby wipe or something. I was like, get your leg around his neck. I was like, please cut the camera right now. I was like, that is so cute for Candy to do the surprise party for Ty. But her nipples, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just put it out there. They was throwing me off when she was talking. I was like, girl, could you have put band-aids or little pasties on them things? Cause they was like boing, boing, boing. I was like, are you wearing a Brazil? Something. You needed some padding in there, something. Is it me, or does Phaedra always find her way to incorporate something that has to do with her in everybody else's plans? Who asked her for personalized placemats? I was like, what? Where did you come up with that? I was like, this not even your party, lady. She is always doing something. I brought a horse to y'all ceremony. Like, everything. Like, I'm like, this ain't even about you. Even when they was in Anguilla, she had to get the Lord of the Gods and the Lord of the Kings. And did she have Harry Potter there? Ugh, sit down, Phaedra, please. We know you know people. Kenya went over there and tried to go on to smooth things over with Apollo, talking about, Apollo was like, no, I agree. You know, you do deserve something. I'm like, Apollo, watch yourself. You in red zone, sir. That ain't who you laying in the bed with now. You better watch your mouth, because then she gonna try to come back and say, well, Apollo wants to work with me. Oh, Apollo, you getting yourself in a world of trouble, sir. Did Kenya say happy birthday and start talking about mess in the same sentence?
Happy birthday. Oh, Todd, actually, I want to talk to you. So you met with Phaedra? You want to talk about that? What?
Excuse, huh? Did you just say happy? Did I meet with her? You didn't even finish with the sentence of birthday, lady. Like, I was so happy when that damn kid was like,
I mean, not to be disrespectful, Kenya, but, you know, this is his birthday. You know, we talk about this later.
I was like, girl, you better finally stand up, girl. She was like, I don't play when it comes to my man. I was like, girl, I ain't never known your voice to get that deep, lady. Was I the only one that was laughing on my side when Cynthia told Phaedra, as a matter of fact, oh, I actually canceled the auditions? Like, huh? She was like, well, what, huh? She was like, oh no, honey, I have a casting fee. Like, we need to talk numbers, boo, before you sit there and have all these people that you done tweeted. I was like, OMG, like that, like seriously, you done got like your face. She was kind of like, oh. It's like, girl, y'all ain't that good of friends, like for real. Like, cause at the end of the day, like, who was the situation? Remember, who was that went to Phaedra for advice? Damn, I can't remember. That was a couple seasons ago. And I think it was this Sheree. And then she was trying to charge Sheree. So why is it different, girl? You, come on. You're going to have to give people something. And I'm going back on the whole thing with Kenya. I do feel Kenya deserves something, but it should be included in that $100,000. You just, come on, girl. This is a workout video, girl. I'm going back on that, girl. We can film that at home. Shoot. 20 years of experience. Kenya, are you incorporating your experience as Miss USA in there? Because that don't count. Your production company been around. You $1 million movies. Kenya, which one? Were you responsible for Soul Plane since you were in that? You really shouldn't tell nobody if you were. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Y'all, was I the only one like, ooh? When Kenya was like, actually, I'm doing my own workout video, I was like, oh, shit just got real. I don't know, like for me, I think I would have mushed her in her face as soon as she would have said that. But this is a prime example of why you keep your mouth closed until your stuff is trademarked to where anybody you talk to, they are bonded by the law that they can't try to do your idea any kind of way or try to flip it or anything. This some bullshit. I'm telling you, like straight up. I ain't gonna even edit that out either. Like, for real, you gonna go make a stallion video? Oh, girl, I would streak through your video. Like, no, you ain't gonna get away with that one. I'm gonna try to find a sex tape on you or something. Have any of y'all watched the movie Facebook? Okay. Y'all see what it's about. See how that man just went on and took them people idea and just had to give them a little fraction of the money he is still making? That's some bullshit, isn't it? But anyway, sucker mother lovers, as always, this video is definitely long enough. I am back. Even though I'm still congested. I'm going to the doctor to figure out what's going on because a week is too long. Is a week too long for the flu? I feel like that's too long for a flu. And this stuff all up in here, anybody got suggestions? Somebody told me to suck on a lemon. What else y'all got? Y'all got some home remedies? I need to know how to get this congestion out of my chest so I can bring it on up so I can talk normal because I feel like I'm not talking normal. Anyway, sucker mother lovers, thank you guys for staying in tune and checking on me and all that good stuff. I love y'all. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the party. Because this is a party, I'll tell y'all what to say. Anyway, sucker mother lovers, as always, I gotta go to work, so I'm out.
Honey, my workout video's gonna trump yours. Now watch me twirl away.